Hello there viewers, Silent Service here, back with UAD after a long hiatus to do Rule the Waves. Now, a lot of the update stuff I don't really like in that, but I just want to get back to this game so then I can just try and get views again, because this is right. Right, so this is going to be our first ship, which it's the sort of best thing we can do right now. No, not centerline, side guns. Side 10-inch mounted guns in placements there and there. Right, that's sorted weight offset out. Or at least did. Right, so offset wise we're now somewhat okay. Crew quarters standard. Speed is only going to be 16 knots, which is understandable for the time period. This is an 1890 start. Compound armor. (11-inch) with 4.5. Oh god, we got a slight port weight offset, and that is going to bring it to a starboard. There we go, and set mirroring back to being a thing. Now, this casemate deck is going to be covered in 3.1-inch because it's me that's making this ship. And I love 3.1-inch guns. Now, I can't make the ship any larger in terms of actual weight. Well, we've got a massive 4 offset. I know about 4 something is negligible, so leave it there. 11 to 9. And then just get rid of that. that's literally as good as we're going to get for the South Carolinas. Now, armored cruiser. I have it. Like, long-time viewers of the channel who have seen me do 1890 starts know I absolutely hate this hull with a passion. Come on, can you give me the larger length, please? Give me the larger length. No, it won't give me the large length. Okay, then I'm stuck with inefficient little blasted of engines. But I'm going to make the Cage Mask gang really happy. Now these guys are only going to be 8-inch equipped because of reasoning. Oh, 9-inch equipped, I mean not 8-inch. Right, 0.5-inch there. As much as I don't like the fact that we're not that great efficiency-wise and stuff, we've been able to do it. Okay, so Light Cruiser 1. It's going to be the Light Cruisers where we spend a lot of our time here. And then put the rear tower sort of in between the two areas there. Funnel wise, funnel wise, this is me we're talking about here. So my preferred funnel layout is 4 funnels, and then sort of given the split funnel look to make it seem that we have more we have multiple engine rooms, like, which would be sort of realistic of warships having multiple engine rooms. Now let's go all the same there, inch there, 2-inch there. Right, now these things are going to be HE lobbing mainly, like most of my all of the ships I'm doing here is set for HE lobbing. Now there are 2 other cruisers we can do. There's this gunboat and the torpedo cruiser. I'm only going to do the gunboat because the gunboat I can six-inch equip. Never mind the gunboat, I cannot 6-inch equip. the gunboat, I can do nothing I could really want there, so I'm not doing a torpedo cruiser, so it's only just a torpedo boat left to do. Now I want the length of it, yes, but I also don't want to use as much tonnage. On sort of non-important stuff like towers and that. There, Avenger, overweight. You're a torpedo boat anyway, you're not going to survive if you get hit. It's a torpedo boat anyway, it's not going to survive when it gets hit, so minimum bulkheads will do. Minimum bulkheads will do. We're done with our constructions. As this is sort of the era where not really much is available for construction stuff, you can just blitz through your constructions. Okay, so I want to spend in and around that much on battleships. 70. About half of my available budget on a battleship class. 6 of those, then 23 is left for 7 of you. Seven of you and 2 of you. Start the campaign. Finances immediately go to research and transport cap. Even if it's only a small amount of transports that are being increased. Transport cap and research. Okay, Suez Canal is now accessible. Loads of new sea passages and stuff. Is accessible. Finances, transport cap. Build up dry dock, yeah, docks, not dry docks, but docks in general. Right, reduce research down so then we don't fail because of that. Hell, at least in this game compared to Rule the Waves, you get a government bailout if you go bankrupt. So I'm less concerned of going bankrupt than I am, not slightly less concerned, I'll add, than I am in Rule the Waves, but I'm still concerned if I go bankrupt regardless. Right, I'm going to go through the next turn stuff and I'll very quickly take this down as Okay, so apparently nothing important that required me doing stuff happened this turn. Two turns and we get a rangefinder. That's a bit quick for a rangefinder, but well, through what normal campaigns are like, through what I've seen, that's a bit quick for a rangefinder, but oh, one thing I probably do want to do is get more ships on the lines. But all these classes are sort of a little bit dated right now because of rangefinders. I'm gonna halt on doing a new battleship and armored cruiser. What's becoming available there? I'll do a new light cruiser using the new range-finding equipment in this turn because it's now available. Now, I am going to limit myself to, when I do make a design, I'm going to limit myself to waiting 2 turns before then actually enabling said design, because one thing I really loved in Rule the Waves is the thingy, what is it? Design developmental period. You know what, I'm gonna say that we've sent out feeders for a design this turn, and I'll wait a couple of turns as representing that design developmental. It's probably not going to be all the time I sort of simulate a design developmental, but we're in peacetime right now, so I'm going to simulate a design developmental. Like, I will on occasion have it a sort of a, yeah, it was a I will sort of, as situations go, choose it though, but like I could simulate sometimes that a new design had come in that was already developmented by a company and they want to see if we would take it, like an architect, ship architect. Even going on 100% isn't going to change it, so I'll just keep it 81 for now. Well, I'm going to wait till the new engines and then I'm going to go ahead and give the new light cruisers a go. Well, under construction, yeah, give them a go. Being constructed. Like, I'll say that the design developmental was completed and we picked a design that uses a radical new engine system. A radical new engine system that no one even knows about properly. Triple steam expansion engines. Still have to wait on those, but And then you get rangefinder as well. Speed goal... Speed goal 22 knots. 21.5 is this ship's optimum speed, so we're closing in on that optimum speed rather quickly. And they could give me a 5-inch design. It can give me a 5-inch. That's great. Now, I still despise underwater torpedoes, but why the hell not? Right, many bulkheads. Hey, Scar!
Hello.
Okay. Right, give me the same sort of armor layout we had with the previous ship. And then give me an inner deck as well. An inch of top armor, an inch of top armor at least. Yeah, the Northamptons. Oh God, however how you properly pronounce it. You Americans, you idiot Americans, making names difficult for us British people. You've ruined our language. No offense intended to any American viewers in that this is all jokes. Saying that mainly because I do have most of my viewer base, last checked, being Americans. I've got a few Germans, right, 2 of you for right now. Right. So there's 2 currently. I want more put under the construction yards. Early contact mines. Five of you, and then get me 12 more Avengers, and then we shall be done with torpedo boats. Okay, we welcome you all to 1891 now. Understood, Mr. Government people. It's understood that you hate us now for what we did. Right, armor quality and armor forging is most important right now. Although in 2 turns' time I will deselect destroyers. Ah, Mexico's now multiple places. That's oh yeah, I remember that being added in with one of the latest patches. This is my first time in many patches playing this game, so if I'm act surprised to some additions and stuff, that's because I actually am surprised about additions and stuff. I do know because Renegade Marine in my Discord, and probably in Monroe's as well, complained that refits were now actually taking the actual time they should be taking. Right, we get Mark II 2-inch guns at the same time as the British do. Okay. Now focus actually on control stations in 2 turns. Finances, research budget gets increased, crew training budget. You know, I can afford it. Max everything out. I can afford it for a few turns. Okay, so this turn we get better control tower stuff. Voice tubes with whistles. It's okay. Thank you. 4 turns there, 12 a year there. By that time we'll also have fast torpedoes. When it gets to... No. So I just need to wait now till February of 1892, and then I can build new battleships with the Battleship 1 hull. Fast torpedo propulsion. Okay, so a whole bunch of... So the Northamptons are commissioning. That's great. Right, the Northamptons are here, so it's now time for me to consider the next move when it comes to my warship construction, which is going to be wait 2 turns and then build a brand new brand spanking new top of the line armoured cruiser of 4,500 tons. Yay. As you can tell, I don't really like the early armoured cruisers because of the engine efficiency. Like, you can't get really decent engine efficiency for a while with them. By decent, I mean like 100 efficiency. It gave me slightly larger size now. Okay, so these guys will continue the cage mast. We'll have the brand new in technology nickel steel armor. 5-inch belt. Main guns 9-inch. Gun cotton enhanced. 0.54 and aft. Main deck. All decks an inch. Substructure an inch. That will be the same as the main belt. It's all good there. And then to keep up the fleet speed of armored cruisers there. Okay, those things are going to be flash fire gremlins, so something makes me think I don't want to build many of them. Just small nagging feeling. I'm only going to build 2, 3. No, 2, 3, no, 2, 3, no. Make up your mind, you stupid, incompetent naval admiral. Okay, I currently have 6, I'll only build 2. I'll only build 2 Albanese and hope I get a refit that adds in barbette stuff to them before they explode on me. Better 9-inch guns, 3 turns. Right. Go get me better 9-inch guns, make me proud, please. Civil unrest. Italian agents are behind it all. Policies, how are we with everyone right now? The Spanish hate us and our guts. Okay. The South Carolinas are going to go in for a refit. Still 2 turns. Still 2 turns. Okay then, that's where is the so-called realistic refit time that I have heard so many complaints about from Renegade? None of this refit time is realistic. I gave you a rangefinder, yeah. Good. I'll sort the Bremingtons later. But now, YouTube viewers, if you're sitting there or laying there, if you're watching this in your bed, and thinking, this isn't interesting whatsoever. Where's the interesting part? Well, have knowledge in the fact that on a poll community post I put up about whether or not I should edit down to the interesting stuff, an overwhelming vote was said of just leave it as the full VODs. Well, of the people who did vote back then. Lighter reciprocating systems in many turns from now. Germany is gained control somewhere, okay. Got our new dockyards. Come back in 23 more months' time, please. Right. Those refits take a turn. Then those refits are done now. Holy my naval prestige is freaking hell. Okay, I may want to do something to fix that. Later though. Early anti-submarine. Stuff. Okay. Yeah, another 2 turns. Just it's not like I'd be able to afford getting the battleships yet. Interesting indeed. Orange True State of bullet. Okay. None of my concern. Boer wars have been completed. And that end resultant is none of my concern. So, later reciprocating systems. Efforts to improve relations with us. Okay, this is more shell stuff. Explosives, white powder is in 5 turns. Right. Technology state advanced. Oh god, been a while since I've been in a nation with advanced technology. Oh, we're behind on light cruiser stuff. Right, so we have the ability now to get a new battleship. I'm going to take it. Cage mast. Nah. Guns are going to be 11-inch. No, 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 no. Go big or go home. Hold on a second. Did Cage Mast take up less room there and no. These towers have got better stats except for long range stats. And I'm not really going to be doing long range stuff. You know me, 3.1 inch. Standard Citadel 1, Coincidence 1. 12-inch main belt, 4, 4. 5, 12-inch, an inch, an inch. 12, 2, 9, 2, 3. Get nose fuse, standard ratio. That like so. That like so. Oh god, we need funnels. Three funnels. Neatly stacked up like that. Gives us our efficiency we need. Okay, turns out the go big or go home wasn't a good idea. We will compromise with 11-inch, but also that compromise means we can lessen our armor belt weight and increase our bulkheads again. That's the Montana. That's the Montana. That's then constructing. Going to be under construction. I'm going to start the construction of 4 of them. Is my plan. How much that plan is going to be a success, I don't know yet, but well. So the Montanas, 4 of them get laid down. We go into the current month of IRL recording time. Just over 100 years in the past. Right, so on that is going to be the end of the stream, viewers. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all again in the next one. Silencer is going silent.